Good morning, it's day 20 of the 10-minute daily style challenge. I can't believe all the days at the moment are just kind of moulding into one. I'm going from Monday through to Monday and not really knowing where there's a break. Anyway, the 10-minute daily style challenge today, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about trousers because we've been doing other bits like tops, etc. Today I wanted to do trousers because I know lots and lots of us have trousers in our wardrobe. So, styles that suit all types of body shapes. Again, we've got the skinny, the straight and the boot cut. Now, depending on your personality, you may prefer a certain style to another. But of course, those legs with a skinny, a straight and a boot cut could be on any kind of trouser. They could be on a linen, they could be on a jean, they could be on a formal straight cut. But whichever leg you use, it basically helps to rebalance the hips. So if you take a boot cut, the boot cut will help balance the hips and the shoulders, because the boot just goes like that. Some of the boots can be slightly wider, but you may also get like a kick boot, which is just tiny, or a baby boot, again, which is just tiny. But what you'll see is where you have your curve of your hips and the boot, it just balances. So it doesn't make you look as hippie. And again, it will also balance with your shoulders. So a boot cut is great. And I have to say, I love a boot cut when I can then put like a pump with it, or I can put a trainer with it, because it sits really nicely. And just sometimes it's just nice, I don't know about anyone else, not to have anything always tight on my calves. So I quite like the boot cut, and it's a little bit different. You've also got the straight leg. Now the straight leg, obviously, again, just balances down with the hips and in line with the shoulders. They're great. They could be on a formal trouser. They could be on a jean. And again, everybody has a preference, but it's lovely to know that all the body shapes, it's generic and you can all wear them. You know, a beautiful straight cut, tailored pair of trousers, even with just a t-shirt and a leather jacket or a blazer, can look so elegant and incredibly chic. So try for a straight. Now the other one is skinny. Now all of us, the majority of us, have got a pair of skinnies. What you have to be careful with a skinny is where they taper in at the ankles, that potentially you don't look like that. So therefore you can then start to look too bottom heavy. The trick with a skinny is to kind of bulk out the bottom and make it into a boot cut. So if you put a trainer with it that may have a little bit more of a solid heel, or you put it with an ankle boot, obviously you then change the skinny with an ankle boot because you bulk it out at the bottom. But you can do lots of things with skinnies. You know, you can tuck them into a knee-high boot. They're brilliant to wear. Just be careful that when you look in the mirror, you don't feel like you're doing this. And if you are, in the summer, maybe put like a little wedge with it. You could put a little kitten heel with it. Just something to give the eye something more visual to look at rather than that shape. So trouser-wise, in your wardrobe, it's wonderful to have a selection. They create so many different kinds of outfits just by having different styles. And again, it doesn't depend. It depends, sorry, if you're going to work or you're just casually at home. Everything like that. The trick is to balance the hips. You don't want to go too wide. So with regards to something like a flare, you don't want to go too wide, because again, then you're going to look that shape, which is more of your triangular shape from your waist, rather than a skinny can make you look like an inverted triangle. So it's just all about balance. So there may be trousers that are in your wardrobe that when you put them on, you don't quite know how they look. So just look at the balance with the hips and the shoulders. And again, if you have a skinny and you think, oh, I'm not quite sure about them, maybe try them with a different shoe, put them with a different boot, try them with a trainer, because you might find then that the balance will change back to what you want it to. And again, it's then in keeping with the tops and the jackets that I've talked about on previous days to help bring the whole thing into balance. So you've got that beautiful shape of the hourglass that we have. We have structure on the body, doesn't have to cling around the tummy with some of the tops if you don't want it to, but we create the skeletal shape of our bodies. Have a wonderful Saturday. I can't believe it's Saturday. And I will catch up with you all tomorrow. And I think tomorrow we'll look at dresses. Have a lovely day.